And I'll repeat a little bit of that for subscribers that didn't hear the announcement about what this class is about. So we'll be just approaching the quality of trust and checking in with ourselves periodically to see where we're at with that. Trust in our own intuition, our inner guidance, our inner voice, our connection to spirit, our connection to each other, and listening to our intuitive responses when information comes to us that may not be accurate, not through any nefarious intention necessarily, but just to keep our peace of mind. So we'll start with centering and letting go of the day, Monday. And the new moon was yesterday. So today is an excellent day. If there's anything you want to change in your life, anything you want to start, anything you want to increase, because as the moon turns from a sliver into the full moon in 2 weeks, which is on the last Monday of the month. I forget what day it is. I think, I don't know, 26th, 27th. Then you have some culmination, some sort of sign or some sort of success in that direction. And we can trust that. So grow tall in your spine. Let go of the outer world for now. We can pick all of that up later if we want to. Come into focus on your breath. Notice your pace and pattern. Notice your thoughts. Is your mind racing? Is it getting distracted a little bit? If so, there's no judgment. Just bring it back. Patience, the way you would treat a child. Notice your muscles and joints. Just make some little micro moves to check in, see what sensations you feel. And we can create an affirmation or intention, something like, I trust my inner guidance over any other input. No one else can tell you. I trust my inner guidance above all. See how that sits with you. Now, if you would bring your hands into the mudra for intuition, so thumb and long finger, and then open the other fingers out. And I thought it would be fun to do our B breath with our attunement to breath, since we have our hands like this, and it just feels so natural to me. So bring your hands just kind of in front of your navel, and we'll breathe our arms up overhead. And then we'll buzz on the way down. And just repeat at your own pace. Breathe. Last time, buzzing. So how does that make you feel? Does it put a smile on your face? I almost crack up during that buzzing because it's childlike, I guess. It just feels fun. So we'll start to loosen up. Let's start with shoulders. Just bring your hands on tops of your shoulders. Okay. Take in a breath and lift your shoulders up towards your ears. Open your shoulders, take your elbows back and circle down. Exhale. And then bring them forward. Inhale up. And just circle back. Circle around. You may hear some little clicks, little pops, and we'll reverse our circles. We'll circle back. Bring your shoulders way up to your ears. One more circle. Now bring palms together and reach your fingertips forward. I suggest overlapping one thumb to keep your palms together and press your fingertips away. Open your upper back. Draw your shoulders forward as well as your arms. Now just go a quarter turn to one side, a quarter turn to the other side. And as you press to that quarter turn, the arm that's forward, stretch it a little more. Open up your upper back. Reach. Breathe in center. Other side, exhale, reach. Once more, each side. Now just bend your elbows as you come back and rest your shoulders. Let them hang down from your ears. Okay, so we're going to reach forward once again. Take in your breath. Stretch. Reach. Take in a breath, lift up through your crown. Exhale your chin down to your chest. And notice how that feels down your back. Now lift your head back up. Bring your arms in, bend your elbows, bring them into goddess arms. Take in a breath. As you exhale, open. Bring your elbows and shoulders back. Squeeze them open. Press your head back and contract the muscles, bringing in heat and squeezing out toxins. And again, bring palms together. This will be the last time reaching forward. Breathe, stretch forward. And breathe again, lift up through your crown. Exhale, chin down to your chest. Keep reaching even more. Chin down closer. And start to roll back up. Bend your elbows. And open the shoulders and arms. Take your head back, squeeze. And turn your palms facing your ears and just let your arms melt down to the floor. Gentle. Okay. One more with arms and shoulders. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Stretch your arms away. Open the chest. And if you like, you can once again take your head back and squeeze. And release. Palms just on your knees. Chin down to your chest. And start to circle around. Work towards allowing your head to ease in the stretch, just letting it go wherever you can. rather than doing the circles, allowing the circles. We'll come down to center and switch to the other side, the other direction. Notice if you tighten up in your shoulders or your back as you work with your head. Just checking in. Notice pain or sensation. One more circle around. All right. And let's unfold our legs, shake them out. Windshield wipers, circles, reverse. Bring your palms behind you. Fingers can go either direction. Separate your feet a little. Press down on your palms. Point your toes and lift into an arch. Reach through your toes. Lift your sternum, lift your ribs. All right. And then come sitting tall in Dandasana, staff pose, just straight and tall. Sit bones pressing into the mat. Lift up in your spinal column. Legs, press them down against the mat. Breathe, arms overhead. And exhale, hinge forward in your hips. That's your stretch, your exhale. And scoop fingertips forward, inhale up. Open, exhale down, point your toes. And again, arch in your spine, lift. Let your head relax back if you're able to. Curve, make a banana shape with your spine. Lift into center. Flex your feet and breathe, arms overhead. Exhale, again, hinge forward. Press the backs of your knees down into the mat. You reach, scoop forward. Inhale up. Exhale down. And one more time, each direction. So lift. Come to center and breathe, arms up. Flex your feet. Get a nice stretch in your calves, hamstrings. Deep breath. Exhale forward. Hinge down. Now hold here to allow the stretch to open in your legs, your hips, your back. And scoop forward. Press your legs down and lift up. And exhale down. Notice how you feel. Turn your head gently, slowly. Take your time. It's the new moon that's subdued. Although it's in Aries, so there's some fire in it. Now we're going to do incline plane into the forward bend, Paschimottanasana. So bring your hands back, point your toes, navel to spine, take in your breath, draw your navel in, and lift your hips up into inclined plane. See if you can get your feet down to the floor, and flex your feet, lower down. Breathe and come up. Exhale, reach with a straight, long spine. And scoop it up. And lower down. All right. Come up onto the balls of your feet. We'll loosen our ankles and toes a little more. Okay. We'll step back into plank, pressing palms firmly down. Now, lift your left leg up, well, parallel to the floor or higher, and bring it around to the side. Try to keep lifting. Bring it back around, lift up, and we'll switch. Reach up your right leg, breathe, out to the side, back and lift, and down. Let your knees down, pull back into puppy stretch. And lift back up into plank. Let's work a little bit with Chaturanga. Press down firmly in the inside of your palm where your knuckles are, and bend your elbows, lead with your chest, and then come back up. Don't go all the way. Breathe. Exhale, lower. Maybe a little further. Press up. Breathe. Exhale, come down. Elbows are in. Right into Chaturanga. Up off the floor. Hold, hold, hold. And relax your body down. Breathe. Press down in your palms and the pubic triangle. Lengthen in your neck. Nice long, shapely neck. Relaxed and loose. Press down in your hips. Lift your torso, bring your hands and arms with you. Press down in your legs as well. Lift and lower. Relax all your muscles. Feel them. Press down in your hips and legs and we'll lift again. Inhale up. Bring your palms down onto the mat. Use your arms now to press you up into cobra. Lift shoulders up, back, and down. And press up and back. Toes under for downward facing dog. Now lift up. Bring your right leg forward into the low lunge. Lift your chin as though looking up towards the sun. This is sun pose. Anjane Asana. Now let the back knee down. Let the top of the back foot down. Slide your front heel forward. Flex the foot and come to a place where you can straighten the front knee. Okay. Walk your hands a little bit forward. Slide your hips a little forward. Let that leg stretch. Take in a breath. Pull back. Let the knee soften. Bend the knee a little bit. So we're just easing into this. This is where we teach our body to trust us. As we trust our body and become aware of the sensation and listen to it and go in and out. Your body will do much more for you once it knows, because it does have its own intelligence, once it knows it can trust you. So come up onto your hands and just pause there and relax. If you need to come in and out of it more, listen to those promptings from your body. Try to lift in your torso if you can. And then come all the way back into sun pose. And from here, we'll lift up. See if you can bend the back knee. And with the opposite hand, reach for the foot or ankle. And draw the heel in towards you. You can come up on that knee and bring your other hand up on the front knee if you want, or you can keep your hand down and bring the heel in closer. So whatever works for you, either direction, to give you a nice thigh stretch, to lengthen those thighs. Breathe. In and out of the stretch, moving with the breath. And let your leg out. Now slide that foot out one more time. Reach it forward. Now press up in your torso, taking a breath. Exhale and see if you can walk your hands a little forward and lower your chest towards your leg. It doesn't have to go all the way, just it gives you a little more stretch. And then come back up. Press back up into downward facing dog. Navel to spine. And then bring the left leg forward. And lower down. Now, actually, we should lift the chin. So reach back in the back heel. And then let the back knee down, the top of the foot. Come up onto the inner knuckles or fingertips. Pull back a little bit and slide your left foot forward. Flex the foot. Straighten the knee to where it's just really comfortable. You may have to pull back, and that's fine. Whatever's right for your body. And then start to slide forward. Just come to your edge, your first point of resistance. And breathe. Direct the breath into the leg where you feel the stretch. And breathe. And pull in a little bit. Let the knee bend. Soften. Breathe. Exhale and reach. See if you can bring your torso up. Come onto your fingertips or knuckles. Pull in and breathe. Exhale out, slide. So your pelvis will tilt a little bit forward here. The hips will come forward. And then come back in. Come into the lunge. Sun pose. Excellent stretch for your psoas muscles. And now once again, one last stretch. Forward. All right, and then come back into the lunge. And once again, we'll stretch the thigh. You'll be on the right leg, so bend the knee and reach with the opposite hand for the foot or ankle or your pant leg. Breathe and relax into the stretch. All right, let the leg down and bring the weight, transfer it to the front leg, lift the hips up, come into head to knee pose, kind of shake out your legs, your hips, come down, and arms out to the side, a reverse swan, lift up, bring arms up overhead, palms together, reach up for a standing back bend, engage hips and thighs, breathe. Nice elongated spine as you come down. Press down on your feet, lift back up, palms over your heart. Pause. I trust my inner guidance. Okay. So just facing forward, get comfortable in your clothes. And just bring your palms over your heart. Take in your breath. Activate your legs, engage muscles, shift the weight over to your right foot, find a spot to focus on, and lift your left foot up, open the knee, come into your version of tree pose. If you want your foot on the inside of your leg for tree or into half lotus. Either way, just work with your body, your mind. If you get tired on one side, you can switch. I would recommend the same version on the other side, but you see what's right for you. You can use cactus arms if you want, or full tree. I trust my inner guidance. All right. And release your arms and just separate your feet, come into a standing twist. Keep your feet separated, but turn your feet out. Bend your knees and come down into Malasana. Open the hips, hip joints. Hmm. Connect with the earth here through your roots. Release the stretch. Just lower your hips down onto the ground. Slide your legs forward and lower down into Shavasana. Trusting. We trust the earth to be there, to hold us up, to support us. Let go. This is where transformation actually happens. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dio Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dio Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dio Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dio Yona Prachodayat. Allow yourself to start back now. Feel the earth supporting you, your body housing your soul like the temple that it is. Allowing your breath to flow unhampered. Your heart to glow with love and generosity. So with all of that, just bring some moves in, squeeze and open your hands, toes. Take your head side to side, let it stretch a little bit, side to side. Loosen it up. Press the back of your neck into the ground. Lengthen. And then slide your feet together. Lift your knees up to your chest. And roll up into sitting. Bring your hands into the mudra for intuition. Sealing in all the benefits of your stretching and breathing and effort. And to close, bring palms into Anjali Mudra. And may whatever you use the new moon energies for, may it bring success and joy and completion. Namaste, everybody.
Thank you, Michelle.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hi, everybody. The chant at the end of our session is the Gayatri Mantra. It's very famous. Diva Premal, Premal, does a beautiful job. She's on YouTube. She does a beautiful job with her Mitra, who plays guitar, and she plays the organ or harmonium. I'm not sure what it is, but it's really beautiful. You should listen in, and I hope you'll join us again, and maybe you can chant along. So if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and let's see, like and make any comments, requests. Tonight we had a request for somebody, a couple people having neck issues, tightness from computers. Fancy that. So I hope yours is fine. And thanks for being with us. Namaste.